the Great Alaskan Adventure. While on this journey, we have three primary objectives. 1. See the Northern Lights. 2. Rendezvous with our lifelong friend, Coreen Callister. 3. Meet Coreen's new boyfriend, the fisherman Keith Bell. Our journey begins here, 45 minutes north of Fairbanks at the Basecamp Borealis. People travel from all over the world to stay in these glass-top igloos, which provide a comfortable and warm bed under a starlit night, and hopefully a chance at seeing the Northern Lights. Igloo number 11 is our home away from home while we're here. The base camp overlooks a vast Alaskan forest, and a 24-hour dining yurt offers gourmet meals and a warm fire. The nightly cloud cover has not subsided since our arrival, making our chances of seeing the Northern Lights more slim. We decided to take a day trip to the Chena Hot Springs for a soak in the natural springs and to meet some sled dogs. While in Chena, we decided to stop by the Ice Museum. This museum features bedrooms made completely of ice that anyone can book and spend a night in, though they claim that so far, no one has lasted a full night. The Chena kennels house a number of dogs who have run in the Iditarod. Some were even lead dogs. These days they mostly pull around sleds of tourists through the nearby forest. Each dog in the kennel gets out to pull a tour at least once a day.
Oh, pretty girl. This is K2. She's 11 years old and still running, huh?
Back at base camp, we hope the cloud cover will dissipate, allowing us to see the sky more clearly. On our final full day at the base camp, we took an ATV ride with one of the base camp owners. Jacqueline took particular interest in the local flora and fungus population.
It's not poisonous, but it's super called rose hips. They're super packed with vitamin C. So like any store-bought vitamin C you look, the main ingredient is usually rose hips.
Along the side of this trail is the Trans-Alaskan Pipeline, which pumps crude oil over 800 miles from the northern to southern shores of Alaska. One thing on this journey we did not prepare for was the steep and muddy roads that we would have to travel to get to and from the base camp. However, our rented Toyota Corolla actually handled quite well, and we only got stuck once. With tonight being our last night at base camp, our fingers are crossed that we'll see the Northern Lights. The next morning, we left dark and early to return our mostly trusty Corolla and catch a 12-hour train ride to Anchorage. A ticket on the Alaskan Railroad offers spectacular views and a dining car providing up to 3 meals. After a night's rest in Anchorage, we're back in a rental car to drive 4 hours south to the fishing town of Homer, Alaska, where we will be staying with Coreen and her new boyfriend.
You scared me! Hi, my love! Oh. It was too long this time.
Coreen and Keith have invited us to stay with them in this home that they have rented from some friends of theirs. Up here, it seems like moose are as frequently spotted as deer are where we are from. Coreen was eager to drive us out to the Homer Spit, a thin stretch of land with only enough space for a road and retail shops on both sides before the shore meets the ocean. Homer definitely feels more like an East Coast fishing town than we ever expected to find up here in Alaska. Two of Coreen's new friends took us out on a boat to see some sights. Scotty has his own fishing boats as well and is gone for large parts of the year during the fishing seasons. Ashley is a born and raised Alaskan who recently shot a full-grown moose which will provide meat for her family through the winter months. In the dry docks, we got a chance to catch up with Keith to see his summer fishing boat in which he fishes for salmon every year.
You what? So it's good you wear extra tops. It can get really... I gotta come down and drain this thing, but anyways.
And that's where the fishies go?
Yeah.
So the spray is...
Coreen also spent a few weeks with him on this boat at the end of this last season.
A nice one like that for you guys, and then I could sleep up there, and then give the guys more space down here.
Yeah, she was doing like what we were having for breakfast every day on the way back, like the menu.
Boss,
No,
captain.
no, I don't like that. Just Keith. Or like, yeah, Keith. Pretty much.
Good. Skipper.
On our last night in Homer, we met another couple from Keith and Coreen's fishing community. Jacob and Emma were celebrating their 1-year anniversary and brought over the top layer of their wedding cake for everyone to share. As is often the case, our travels become less about what we see and more about who we meet. My old friend, it's been years, it's been ages this time. The miles in between you and I stretch